Hey guys, so before we jump into vlog week, I just wanted to touch on the events that happened 3 weeks ago. Unfortunately, right in my neighborhood. I live about 2 miles away from where George Floyd was killed, and I feel sad and mad that it has taken me 29 years to feel the way that I do about this. I don't know if it's because it was so close to home or what it was, but it really did shake me up. And the last 2 weeks I've spent a lot of time having tough conversations with myself, with my husband. I've talked with friends, and I've really just acknowledged a lot of the things that I've suppressed my entire life. Realizing that I am a 29-year-old white woman that is privileged. And also having an honest truth that I have been a part of the problem. The big one is just never speaking up about stuff like this, because I'm always so worried about saying the right thing, or the fear of saying the wrong thing, hurting someone's feelings, or having like disagreements with people. I just rather stay silent, and I know in my heart I am in the right place, but I know that staying silent is the biggest problem right now. I feel like people need to stand up, people need to show up, and that is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, the last 2 weeks I have been really having those conversations with myself, and I want you guys to know that just because these videos are back and my Instagram will probably turn into pretty pictures again, I'm not going to silence those conversations in my head and with my friends and family. And yeah, I just wanted to say that before we jump into these like silly daily vlogs that I'm going to be posting, because they really do seem really insignificant right now in the state of the world and everything. So I just wanted to say that to you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. I've been thinking about you guys. If there's any way that you guys can donate to any of the places that need it the most right now, that would be so helpful. I will list any of the ones that I personally donated to. There's a bunch of local ones to Minneapolis, but I know that this isn't just a local thing. It is a national problem, and there's a lot of places that need help right now. So I will leave a bunch of links below if you guys have even just $1 to donate to them. I know that they would appreciate it and they need it more than ever. So I just wanted to jump on here and say that, and I feel like this is a great start for me, is to talk about this, because honestly 3 weeks ago I probably wouldn't have, and I might have like sweaty hands right now and I'm nervous, but I needed to do it. So with that said, let's jump into vlog week. I've missed you guys. I'm excited to be back, and yeah, here we go. Hey guys, welcome back. It has been a while since I've uploaded on here. I have missed you guys so much, but I definitely took a break, and it was much needed to just focus on things that are way more important than any YouTube videos. So with that said, I have missed you guys so much, missed filming, uploading, just talking with you guys. So I thought vlog week would be a perfect way to kind of jump back into this. So I'm going to be uploading every day this week, and I'm very excited about it. It is actually a Sunday afternoon. We just got home from my parents' house. We went down there to celebrate their birthdays. We went on a boat with all of my siblings and their little kids, and it was just a perfect kind of getaway, and we just kind of hung out as a family, and yeah, it was a really great day. I picked those beautiful flowers that you saw earlier from my mom and my grandma's garden, which I love, like fresh flowers in my house, so I was really excited about those. And now we are going to go on a really long bike ride to this little outdoor, I don't know what it's called. It's called a concession stand, but it's much more like fancy than a concession stand. It has like food and drinks. So we're gonna go for a long bike ride and get a little bit of a late lunch. And yeah, so excited to be back. I hope that you guys are gonna enjoy this vlog week. I've been thinking about you guys, and yeah, just ready to get back to it. We actually decided to just drive to the lake to have lunch because it is extremely windy here, and I feel like it is kind of a long bike ride. How many miles do you think it is? Like 3 miles?
No, it's over 6.
Oh, it's over like a...
Yeah, it's like 3 there and 3 back.
Yeah, so it's like 3 miles to get there and then 3 miles back. So I just figured with the wind, it would be a really long bike ride, and we have some errands and stuff that we want to do. So we're just gonna drive to the lake, have lunch, and then I think we're gonna head to the grocery store, you know, just do all those Sunday type things. So here we go. Okay, so we just got down by the lake and ordered our food, and it is so windy down here, so we're just kind of hiding behind this big, like, I don't know, little building that is down by the water. So we're gonna eat our lunch. It looks amazing. We got a California burger, a lobster roll, some fries, and we're just kind of hanging out by a building because it's super windy here.
So
but
windy. Our food is blowing over out by the table.
Yeah, it looks really good. All right, we just finished down by the lake. We had lunch, obviously, and then just walked around. It's so nice out, obviously windy, but the weather is still super nice. And on our way back, we were gonna stop at a grocery store. I went past this place called Hunt and Gather, which is a really popular like thrift store, and I've never been here. I've lived here for almost 4 years, and I've never been, and we drove past it, and we stopped. David's super excited. So yeah, we're gonna go walk through there, see if we can find anything. I'm not looking for anything particular, but I feel like when you go to thrift stores, you just kind of gotta look around. So let's go. This is a very unique place. Okay, we just left Hunt and Gather, which was really like the quirkiest place ever, but really fun to like walk around. I feel like you even like to walk around.
Yeah, there's like just really strange stuff there, but some cool stuff as well.
Yeah, I found a couple vintage posters that I think I'm gonna update some art that I've had in old frames for like, I don't know, 3 years. So I think those will look cool. That's all we got, but I feel like you could spend a ton of time in there. It is like packed full of all like the craziest things.
Yeah, we definitely didn't even see like probably half of what was in there.
I know.
You have to like go through.
You really have to hunt at Hunt and Gather. But now we're going to the grocery store. I'll show you guys the posters and everything that we get at the store when we get home, but I feel like going to the grocery store probably isn't that fun to watch. So we'll see you guys when we get home. I literally haven't had my hair cut since October, and I need it done so badly. I think I go in like a week or two, thank God. It's just not a good situation. But I wanted to show you guys the posters that I got at that store we went to. So the first one I got is this like vintage Zodiac poster, which I think is pretty cool. And then I wanted them to kind of go together. So then I got this one, which is a cool like palm reading poster. And I just really liked the like big hand and the colors of this one. I think it's pretty cool. So these big frames that I got at IKEA, I've had for probably like, I think since I moved to Minnesota, so it's been like almost 4 years, and I've just never switched out the art. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. So I think I might actually do it now and just see what they look like. Okay, I quickly changed, but I have the art hung. My frames are kind of warping a little bit, so I have to have David come up and help me like figure out how to hang them. But I think they're cool. I'll get out of the way so you can see them. But they're definitely more unique than my other pieces of art. I feel like they are just kind of cool. So yeah, I like them. And they're just in like an upstairs hallway, so they won't be seen a lot, but yeah, I think they're cool. So that's my little project for today. Okay, it is like 6:45 now, and we ate a really late lunch, so we're probably not gonna make dinner until probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock, which we usually don't eat that late, but whatever, it is what it is. I was gonna actually prep some stuff for my lunches this week and show you guys what I'm gonna bring. And when I opened the fridge, I saw this stuff, which, I don't know, it was one of those, some lady on TikTok like says it's the best salsa ever, so I had to buy it, and it's ghost pepper salsa by Mrs. Renfro's. This stuff is so good, but so spicy. Like, my nose is running, my mouth is on fire, like, it's so good. But I was trying to think of something that I could mix with it so that it kind of tamed it down a little bit. And when I went to the grocery store, I bought some like pre-made guacamole. So I mixed that in with the salsa, and it is so good. Still really spicy, but you guys, it is like the best thing ever. I think I might have just like, I don't know, it seems like an obvious thing, but it's so good. It's literally like the perfect little snack. You guys have to try it. And if you don't really like spice, you could do it with like just normal salsa, but I suggest getting this one. Okay, so for lunches this week, well, realistically, I'll probably eat it like Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but I'm the type of person that gets kind of sick of food if I've eaten it too many times in a week. So realistically, I'll probably eat it Monday and Tuesday, I cannot talk, and then David will probably eat the same thing. But I love any type of meal that can be made into kind of like a bowl, because I'm not really sure why I like it so much. I think it's because you can add just a ton of like toppings, and you can kind of switch them up really easily. So for this week, I'm gonna make these chili lime chicken burgers from Trader Joe's. I'll just make these on like the stove, and then I'm going to make some of this rice that is super easy. You literally just throw it in the microwave and it's cooked perfectly. I will say I'm like a fairly good cook, and for some reason rice gives me so much trouble. I feel like I overcook it every time. It sticks to the bottom of the pan, so I've kind of given up on it. So I buy frozen rice. It's so easy. So I'll make like one bag of this. I'll cook up all of those chicken burgers, and then I'm gonna roast a whole head of broccoli. We've both been obsessed with broccoli this summer, or into the spring, I don't know, just recently we've been loving this. So I'll cook up all of this, and then on top I'll probably put on some like lettuce, maybe guacamole, and then that salsa, just to add some like, I don't know, like dipping sauces, or just like something like a dressing basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep this. It's all like super easy and quick, and a really good lunch, but also like not boring, because sometimes I'll just bring a salad and then I'm hungry within like an hour. So I like to bring something that's like actually filling, but not something super gross, because then you just sit at your desk all day and like regret what you had. So I'm gonna go ahead, make these up. They're super easy, and I'll show you guys what they look like. All right, so for the broccoli, I just cut it like right off the head. I feel like buying broccoli this way is so much better than buying like the pre-bagged stuff. It's still good, but I just feel like this is way more fresh. And then I'll chop some of these into a little smaller of pieces. Okay, and then I'll just throw them on a baking sheet. Okay, and then I'll just drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper,
And then I'm not a huge fan of garlic powder, but I'm just gonna add a little bit, like the tiniest amount. And then I just massage that into the broccoli. And that's it. Okay, so this probably took me less than 20 minutes to make 4 meals. So I'll start with the rice and then add the cooked chicken. Okay, and then add a good serving of the cooked broccoli. And then for the topping, like dressing, I'm gonna use this salsa that I was talking about earlier because it's super spicy, and I feel like right now this is kind of like would be bland without anything else. So what I do is any like dressing or something that would make this go bad faster, I always put on the side so that when I'm at work I can add it and it's more fresh. So I'm gonna put some guacamole in one of these, just this like pre-made guacamole, and a salsa in this, and then when I get to work tomorrow I'll just add that and that will be my lunch. It'll be super filling but also healthy, but a little bit more exciting than just like a typical salad or something. So I am gonna make the rest of these up and we'll have lunch for at least 2 days. So that is what I'm gonna have for lunch. It is a little later now and I am actually gonna end the vlog here just because I have some editing and stuff to get done. But happy to be back. But like I said at the beginning of all this, I hope you guys are all doing well and doing your part to really make a change here, and I will do my best, and I know you guys will too. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. Bye.